Andrea's
so
like,
I'm not sure, but it was just music. So we'll turn it up next time.
okay, it was just music. So you guys saw, so we'll turn the next ones up, okay? But welcome everyone. We are so excited about this event. And I think we have some other people. I'm getting some messages that we're having some more people try to join. So I'm not sure what that is. I will message her in a little bit, make sure she has the right Zoom. Amy, is there a waiting room on this? I'm not sure.
No.
Okay, so people should be able to just hop on.
Yes.
So we are super excited about tonight because this product, you guys, is absolutely mind-blowing. And I'm Angela. Who in the world is talking to you right now? I'm Angela White. I'm out in Colorado Springs, and I've actually been a director with Marykay. Well, I've been part of Marykay for a little over 8 years and been a director with Marykay, free car driving for 7.5 of those 8 years. I know, it's crazy. So what are we going to do tonight? We are going to share some awesome information with you guys, before and afters, how-tos of this product, some testimonials, our own testimonials, because our hosts for tonight are myself, the amazing Sarah from South Carolina, and Amy Cabrera, the incredible Amy Cabrera. But when I say Arvada, Colorado, if you're not here, you'll be like, what? So I'll tell you that she lives just outside of Denver. So we are going to talk about all the things, and we're even going to have Q&A. So if you're like, well, does it work with this? Does it work with that? You're going to get a chance to ask us all of those things. So that's the order of events. Things just super fast, some Marykay fast facts anytime we share information about our product. We also like to share just a little bit about our company, because not everyone knows. So I'm just going to buzz through these super quickly so that you know what we're talking about. Marykay actually meets European standard, which is the highest standard in the world for quality of products. We're really proud of that. Most products in the US don't really care about that. They don't meet that. And sadly, US standards are really low. So we adhere to European standard for all of our products, because we're actually a global company. If you did not know that, we are in the top 5 global skincare and beauty brands. Super proud of that. We're actually number 4. If you want to know, we're number 4. We're in the top 5. And we do not test our product on animals. We test our product on real human beings, which you are going to see tonight. Real human beings test our product and have testimonials. And then we have amazing before and afters. All of our products are made right here in the United States. We have our own production facility right outside of Dallas, Texas. So every time you choose to use Marykay, you are supporting the US economy. That is another thing we are really proud of. And there's a couple products of one of our skincare lines just to meet the rigorous standards that are made in France, because they meet the rigorous standards that our Marykay Naturally line adheres to. All the other products are made right here in the US. And every time you choose to wash your face with Marykay, you're supporting the Marykay Ash Foundation. And you are supporting, actually we've given, I believe it's now 70 million. It might be 75 million. I mean, give or take, 5 or 10 million, somewhere in there, that has gone to support research on cancers that affect women, as well as domestic violence awareness and prevention. Those two things are very close to Marykay Ash's heart. And every time you choose to use Marykay, you are supporting those things.
Can skincare products really turn back time? Scientists today know more than ever about why and how skin ages. Together with the growing consumer demand for products that deliver strong benefits, Marykay has developed Clinical Solutions, a new line of dermocosmetic skincare products. The term dermocosmetics is used to describe the intersection of products with both beauty and dermatological benefits. The growth in dermocosmetics reflects the evolving role of the cosmetics industry in helping consumers achieve improved skin health. To support the objectives of this line, every Clinical Solutions product is validated by Marykay's Dermatologist Council. When you see this seal, you can be assured the formula, ingredients, and clinical testing have been evaluated by an advisory council of U.S. board-certified dermatologists. Their thorough review of the formulas, product testing protocols, and results reinforce the high standards of research and efficacy. At Marykay, our product philosophy is simple. We always put you first. The new Retinol 0.5 set contains a nighttime serum powered by pure retinol, plus a calming facial milk. In independent clinical testing, Retinol 0.5 was shown to improve the appearance of wrinkles, uneven skin tone, and loss of facial firmness. Basically, all the things that make your skin look older. Guidance from dermatologist, Mary Kay designed an 8-week retinization protocol to help minimize the temporary dryness, flakiness, or redness that can occur when you first start using products that contain pure retinol at 0.5% concentration. This protocol incorporates a gradual increase in Mary Kay's Clinical Solutions Retinol 0.5 usage over time and gives the skin time to gradually adjust to the potency of retinol. It also combines the use of Calm Plus Restore facial milk to help with temporary dryness if it occurs. When you introduce new ingredients or new treatments to the skin, it can take time for skin to adjust. And this is especially true for retinol. This period of adjustment is commonly called retinization. Mary Kay worked with dermatologists to develop a gentle retinization protocol so that everyone can experience the benefits of this ingredient. By gradually increasing frequency, skin has time to adjust to the potency of high concentration retinols. This new dermacosmetic line delivers a marriage of product performance and personal attention you simply won't find at any other beauty brand.
So what is retinol? Retinol is actually 1 out of 4 ingredients that help prevent anti-aging. And it's actually, in my opinion, and many estheticians' opinions, the most important one, because what it does is it basically resurfaces your skin cells on the top. So it basically allows your skin cells and your skin to regenerate faster. So once you take that first layer off, you're allowed that brand new skin, I should say, comes to the surface, and that's what the retinol does. The other thing that I love about this product in particular is most over-the-counter products, the percentage of retinol is barely at 0.3. Ours is at 0.5, which means that it's dermatologist, I know it's so exciting, which means it's dermatologist grade ingredients. So again, that's one of the things that sets the Mary Kay Clinical Solutions product apart from other people. The one thing that I was going to talk about is this is one question and that I get frequently with the Clinical Solutions, and then Angela and Sarah are going to go over the Q&A a little bit later, but I just wanted to address this real quick. A lot of people ask if this product makes your skin thin. And the answer is no. It actually, one of the things that it does is help rebuild collagen and actually thickens up your skin to rebuild that collagen and elastin back, which is really cool. And I didn't know that. So I get to do the fun part, and I'm going to go over some before and afters from some of our friends who were directors. So anyone who was a director in Mary Kay, we were allowed to test this aloud. We were given samples since the summer. And so we were able to try them out for ourselves. And so this is the first one. These are 2 directors. This really shows you what this does for fine lines and wrinkles. I'm going to be the little cursor right here. I cannot get over her forehead. Holy cow. I feel like you really, if anyone has ever entertained Botox, this is, I mean, I feel like you don't even need to. Look at her forehead. I just feel like that's crazy. And most of these studies are within 6 weeks. And so 92% of women that tried these products saw results in, I believe it was 6 weeks, and then 100% saw results in 8 weeks. I just love her results too. I just think that's crazy. So I don't know if you notice or drew attention to these lines right here. I feel like how many women raise your hand? Unfortunately, I feel like this is just such a booger to deal with, these lines right here. And so I can't believe that that's completely smooth. And then the under eye area has totally brightens. And this line across the forehead, which is really difficult to get rid of once it starts to form. Unfortunately, wrinkles, if you don't deal with them soon enough, they become what basically estheticians say they're tattoos. You can't get rid of them unless you use a filler, and not anymore. So I just thought that was crazy. Okay, next one. This picture of this director really stood out to me. If anyone has dealt with redness around their face, and again, look at these lines right here that she has dealt with on this photo, it is not there. Acne, if anyone has dealt with maskne, which has been so difficult to deal with, so hers obviously has been cleared up completely, and the redness. And just look at the brightness of her face. I just think that is crazy. And again, under eye area too is amazing. And we are more than happy to send these to you. I'm just gonna breeze by them for the sake of time. This is my favorite because I cannot believe the results of this. Look at this under this melasma right here. Oh my gosh, my heart breaks for her that she's been dealing with this for so long with that dark pigmentation. Is just really difficult. Honestly, what gets rid of this is lasering. And so again, I'm amazed at the difference. It's just crazy. It's awesome. Okay. Last one is this is basically scarring and discoloration. So that is just a huge difference. This is my cheek. So funny story on this. I have always dealt with sunspots and I actually had to get them lasered off. And so the clinical solutions, I absolutely loved it. I felt like I felt like I literally got a facelift. So my skin was tight, it was bright. And then I already had just minimal lines. And so I honestly didn't take a before picture because I didn't know if I would see that much of a result with the minimal lines I had. But here's what's funny is when talking with Angela and Sarah about what we were going to do in our before and afters, I realized that I took a picture of my sunspots probably about 4 months ago because I was really trying to work on them to show my team the difference with our Mary Kay products. Anyways, unbeknownst to me, I ended up taking another picture today and realized that my sunspots have dramatically gone down and I didn't even realize it. So I was so excited. I was texting everybody these results. So I just thought that was kind of funny that it was subtle, but just such a massive change. And I just think for all of us on this call, that's why we're here, is because we just want that product that is actually going to do what it says and really help even out our skin tone, help the fine lines and wrinkles. And for anyone, especially in Colorado or a sunshine state, that's really going to help minimize those sunspots. All right, so I'm going to turn it over to Angela and Sarah, and they're going to go over the retinization process and how to use the product. Also, just wanted to remind everybody again, if you have anybody that once you saw those before and after pictures and you know somebody has an issue and they need help with some great products that's not crazy expensive, please write them down and hand them off to your consultant so we can help anybody that this would be a benefit to. So Sarah or Angela?
You guys, again, thank you so much. If you have not noticed the chat feature already, please feel free to jump on there. When we do Q&A in just a minute, we're going to be pulling questions from there. So say hello to everyone. If you have a question, when we open that part up, that's the best place to do it, is just click that little chat button. So my name is Sarah. Hello. Quick introduction is I've had a business for 7 years. We have earned 3 vehicles in Mary Kay. We're in the middle of earning our pink Cadillac for the first time, which is our first pink Cadillac, which is awesome. So many of my girls I see here, so I'm super excited to see my unit represented. But I started this business to help Angela earn a free car. And here we are in the middle of doing this ourselves. It's taken a much more serious turn in the best way. And one of the things that I've enjoyed truly, which is so weird to say, but about COVID, is that it has forced us to do that like awful word that I hate saying now, but pivot. It's forced us to pivot. And there are women that I've been able to meet, and probably some of you who have consultants here that live in other states than your consultant. And before, that was a really hard thing to do. We could have never gathered like this. I'm in South Carolina. Amy and Angela are in Colorado. We've got people all over the country that I can see, friends from like California and Georgia and everywhere. And it's just so exciting to be able to gather virtually, even though we'd rather be in in person, but how fun that we can still connect over long distances. So thank you again for being here. Okay, this process was a really scary thing for me. I am one who has very sensitive skin in general. I typically don't adapt to new routines very easily. Even when Mary Kay switched to our new Miracle set, the 3D set, it looks like this, by the way. I brought my friends along so you can see them. But when I had to switch to this, my skin was not happy because it used the old one for so long. So I just have really picky skin. I typically break out in everything that I try when I introduce something new, and I just have to prepare myself that I'm probably going to break out for that. I struggled with acne all my life as a child, and even some random adult acne now. Best skin I ever had was when I was pregnant, but that's never going to happen again. So I was like, well, here it was, there it goes. Okay, just got to deal with the skin you have. And Mary Kay has this really famous saying that we love to talk about, is that when you're in your 20s, you're born with, you have the skin you're born with. When you're in your 30s, 40s, you have the skin you're working with. And when you're in your 60s, you have the skin you deserve. And that can be a really good thing or a really bad thing. And so what we want to do is give you skin that you deserve in the best possible way, no matter where you feel like you are on the spectrum of that it's not too late to have skin that you deserve and to feel your most confident and your most beautiful. And I have really enjoyed this. So back to you. So over here on the left is my very first picture that I started in September. And then over here was taken yesterday. And you can still see, like, I got a little bit of acne here and there that I'm dealing with, but this is no makeup, not a stitch of makeup. Do you see like the discoloration and like some stuff happening here and how much lighter, I don't know if you can tell, but like how much lighter it is over on this way? Look how much dewier my skin looks overall and brightened. I cannot get over the darkness of my eyes and like how they look here versus how they look on this end. And Angela's going to talk about dealing with retinol in your eyes because we don't put it on our eyes, but like even around here in the corner of my nose, I was freaking out at how amazing that looked. Like it was better than I thought it had been. And so what I would say for a tip is that if you are adapting and you're having trouble, like even today I had a little bit of dryness around my nose, right around here, but if you're having trouble, pull out that facial milk and reapply a layer, which I totally did in the middle of the day. The other thing is, if you're feeling that chapped feeling, we have an amazing thing called a nourishing oil that my combination skin was like a big no-no when, when it first came out. But since I've been using Clinical Solutions, I've been mixing that into like my CC cream in the morning, or I might put it on at nighttime, just drop like on a cheek and my forehead and rub it in. Oh my word. I feel like my friend calls it Jesus tears. And I get it because I feel like I've been touched by the Holy Spirit when face. I'm like, I am anointing my face quite literally with oil and it feels incredible. And then I wake up the next day and that chappedness is gone. The acne is gone. So hydration is the key.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is my before and after. I'm not going to show you all my before and afters. I actually went through the retinization process October, November, and then January, February went back to, look at my eyelashes. Wow. Hey, those are some eyelashes right there. Yay, Mary Kay, that conditions our eyelashes. But you can see that huge, oh my gosh, difference in age spots. I am recovering from massive sun damage. And also I've been finding acne my entire life. It is finally under control with Mary Kay, but you can see those acne scars in the picture. Let's see on my screen, it's on the left. I took that would have been early October, either end of September, early October. And then the picture on the right is, you can still see, you know, there is some discoloration, but what's going to happen after I'm using this for a year is just amazing. Again, no filter. So all these before and afters that we try to do them in the exact same lighting, no makeup, no filters. This is our bare face, y'all. This is our bare face. So you know that we love you because we're getting really vulnerable with you and sharing all the things. So I am the one that was the rule follower and stuck with it for the whole process, exactly as directed in the little booklet that you get in your Clinical Solutions box with the set. It actually comes, with this little booklet that has a calendar so you can track your own retinization process on the back. And I'm the one the one that stuck to the rules, because, and we're going to talk about do's and don'ts, but there's some things that you take out during this process and then add back in. So for December and January, here's what happened. I added back in my Serum Plus C, my microdermabrasion, my facial peel, my hydrogel eye patches. I added all those back in. I am blown away at the results. I am blown away at the results that I am seeing, to the point, you guys, this is what happened the other day. I'm pausing for a fact. I had to switch my foundation shade. And I know some of you are like, but I don't want to switch my foundation shade. No. We are here to help you with that. I was actually really excited about it because I have been fighting chronic acne my entire life. I got it under control with Mary Kay 8 years ago. Absolutely, it was a process. But my skin it has so much redness in it. And you're looking at me right now, I'm like, I don't see the redness. Well, your neck is red because you're a little nervous and you're sweating and it's warm in your house because the fireplace is going. But I have had a lot of redness in my face for years. So if anyone on here has ever watched, I totally go on and do lives on Facebook or my Instagram stories or whatever without makeup, because I just do that. And my face is so much more red than my throat. And because of years of acne fighting. Well, what happened is that redness and those spots have been so minimized. I actually had to move from a neutral undertone to what my true undertone is, which is a yellow undertone. We have that with our Mary Kay foundations. And I'm so grateful because I am more even now without foundation, with just my bare skin. It is incredible. So the retinization process is an 8-week process. You still stay on. So your Time-Wise 3D, your Time-Wise repair, I'm a repair girl, what, which is amazing. But this has come in and done so much more even for my skin with the pure retinol. So the 8-week process, which you track on here, this walks you through, there's Spanish on the back. Okay, English and Spanish. We are all inclusive here in Mary Kay. And this walks you through all of the instructions. So we're not going to leave you alone with this. You need to know that your consultant is walking you along with this. And during this process, you actually you combine the retinol and the facial milk for 2 weeks, twice a week. Actually, is it once a week? I lied to you. It's once a week for the first 2 weeks. And then you move to twice a week. And there is a process that you walk through, but during that process, I mentioned it earlier, you don't use your extra exfoliants like microdermabrasion, your facial peel. You're not going to use your hydrogel eye patches. Because we don't want to draw it up. We don't apply it to our eyes. Now you saw the huge difference with Sarah's eye area. We are seeing that with so many people, but we don't apply that to our eyes. What in the world is going on? I think it's that our entire face is brightening so much that it's also affecting our under eye area, even though we're not applying it to here. So in this process, this is going to detail, and your consultant is going to help you know what products you go ahead and pull out. You're not going to use your Sonic Skinvigorate Sonic brush that you would normally use. And you're careful in this, because with the pure retinol, we are the only ones that have this retinization process, and you are conditioning your skin to receive the retinol, and this stuff is drawing up to the top, and it is literally that extra pigmentation that's causing melasma, that's causing acne scars, sunspots, hormone spots, all of those things. It is drawing that up and dissolving it. So if you are causing any extra exfoliation, which would be irritation to your skin, that's something that we leave for after our skin is retinized, because that can actually cause damage during the process. And we do add in extra hydration. Again, you do not apply it to your eyes. And it is, someone asked for any skin type. We are going to go into Q&A right now. So we're going to scroll through and make sure that your questions are answered, but we are with you. Okay. In this process, you are not on your own, and the results are incredible. So did I talk about, the do's and don'ts? Oh my goodness. So when you are using this, you're using your regular skincare line. Make sure to apply your eye cream, because you apply the retinol and the facial milk after your cleanser. You're going to apply your eye cream before. Let me stress that more. Before the retinol, because this is such a sensitive area. We do not want to risk pulling any of the retinol up on our eyes. So you apply your eye cream before the retinol and the facial milk so that it can sit there for a second. You apply your retinol and you're not tempted to go up into this area. I haven't shown you guys the set, but we're getting some questions about supplements. There are some supplements like the hydrogel eye patches, your exfoliating products, and Serum Plus C and E that you're not going to use in this 8-week process. And I know when we're in the middle of it, I was like, what a world, what a world. I got halfway through. I was like, where are my supplements? But we can wait for 8 weeks to adjust our skin to these amazing products. I will tell you, because I've had years of acne fighting, my skin was already a little more adjusted. So I absolutely made sure that I was using the facial milk that is amazing. You guys, you will use it all the time, even after your skin has gone through the retinization process. It is incredible and it's so gentle. I made sure that I was using this, and you can use, yes, your hydrating gel, any extra moisturizers that you have, absolutely. But why Serum Plus CNE? Because it's not an exfoliating product. Because we should not use excess amounts of vitamin C when we are in the retinization process. But as soon as I was done, I added back in my vitamin C. Oh, I stopped short of telling you that I did add in my sonic brush about halfway through the retinization process, because I realized my skin was ready for it. And that's something that your consultant is going to work with you on. But then when I waited on everything else and added back in the Serum Plus C and E, here's the deal with this product, which no one else has this retinization process right now, only Mary Kay, and Serum Plus C and E, we have the most powerful concentrations of vitamin C and vitamin E in that product that are so restorative and repairing for your skin. When you get to the end of your retinization process and use these suckers together, holy wowzers, what you're going to see. And we're here to match you up with a new foundation shade when you start taking away those spots in that redness. So more questions. Sarah, what are you seeing?
Questions I caught, yeah, that after, once you get retinalized, and is that a word? Can we say that? Retinalized? And you get to the 8-week point, you should be able to use it up to every day. Now that is obviously going to depend on your skin, but the goal is that you can use it every day as part of your regular routine, because your skin is quite literally adapted to it. And then after that, you want to make sure that you are continually using your cleanser every day, morning and night, your day and your night cream every day, and your eye cream every day. It's the supplements that will work with you, because some of them are acceptable and some of them are not. And so again, that's going to depend. Talk to your consultant about it when you're ready to get this, so that she can walk you through exactly what you need to put a pause on and what you need to continue with. Did we skip anything? Do we use day and night cream? Do you continue to use it with the Time Wise Repair products, even though that has retinol serum? Yes, absolutely. I use the Repair. Amy, do you use Repair? Yeah, and Angela uses Repair, and that night cream is amazing because it's not pure retinol. It's like half retinol, right? Like it has other things that are involved in it. There's other ingredients, other things that help to bring sponginess back to your skin. And it's got 12 hours of hydration, which, believe me, you're going to want with this product to keep that softness to your skin. I want you to know about Mary Kay before we go, because this is just part of our job, is to make sure everyone gets a peek into what we do, especially because it's the pandemic. And I know that I'm not trying to like hype on that, but I have so many friends trying to find side hustles and join like Uber Eats, or find a quick retail job, or like a something or other that they can do to make a little extra side cash. We just talked on our meeting on Monday night about how to earn an extra $40 to $60 an hour in Mary Kay, because of working 10 hours a month. Because of how simple this is, and that you have to be like a financial planner or an HR manager or a nurse practitioner or a dental hygienist to be able to earn that kind of income, and all the schooling and training that takes, and how little the schooling takes to become a consultant. Because here we are, we just talk about skincare and help people find solutions. So 5 quick facts to know about Mary Kay, and then we're going to talk about the deals. Then these are the 5 reasons why women become consultants. Okay. Number 1 would be for friends. The community that you see here is a very authentic and real one, and has been a lifeline to me since we've been so isolated. I live in a hot spot in Greenville, where we are the #1 city in the US of our size with COVID. And so there's so many restrictions in our city right now. And it's like, we're not comfortable even going into a coffee shop. So to be able to sit here and be able to have community with girlfriends is the most amazing thing. Like, I have so enjoyed that, to develop friendships during this crazy life that we're living right now. The finances, we get to keep half of everything we sell. And Mary Kay literally this month enhanced some of our commission structure to make it extra juicy for brand new consultants. So there's all kinds of fun benefits and commissions and bonuses on the table should you choose to want to actually pursue this beyond getting product for yourself. The fun, because we have all the prizes, and obviously I think we're pretty awesome. I mean, I brought my pink pom-poms today, so hello. Okay. So Angela's got hers too. Okay, all the fun, all the prizes, all the cars, all the things. We also have the flexibility because this business is insanely flexible. I literally made bang bang chicken dinner for my family this afternoon. I was texting reminders to friends while I watched the Magic School Bus with my child. I helped my son put my kid to bed while I freshened up my makeup and changed my shirt to get in a clean shirt for you and popped on here. And like, there was no babysitter. There was no driving 2 hours anywhere. There was no like packing up my car with stuff. So I love the flexibility about how simple we can fit this into our life. And then lastly, the freedom, because the entrepreneur lifestyle truly lets you be able to write your own paycheck, set your own hours, decide. I spent the entire day today working on my couch with my fuzzy blanket and my cat curled on my lap. I was like, this is amazing. This is what I live for on rainy days. Okay, so those are just some fast facts about Mary Kay. Let's wrap up and talk about some 3 things that I want you to text your consultant. So the deal tonight is that you can get this set. This is it. This whole set right here is $120 for the set. That's the regular retail value. We're here tonight. We already get to knock off $10 just for like showing up and making it this far. We're gonna knock off $10 if this is something that you want. If you brought a friend, we're gonna knock off 20. So it's only going to be $100 for the set if you brought a friend tonight. So keep that in mind. What I want you to do is text your consultant if you would like to take advantage of that deal tonight, or if there's anything else that you heard product-wise that you want. So go ahead and shoot her a text really quick or as soon as we get done. The second thing I want you to text her is that you are entitled to a follow-up appointment that is like this or a little bit more customized to you and maybe more personal. And so you can either choose a hydrogel facial, or like what we do as a multi-masking facial, and tell her which one would be more appealing to you. Would you rather do something with hydrogel or would you rather do multi-masking? And just ask her like, what does that mean? I want a beauty kit with like multi-masking. Just text her about that. Let her know which is most appealing. So do you want the set, and which appointment would be more appealing to you? And then the third thing I want you to text her is that your consultant gets credit for her training by being able to share a little bit in depth about Mary Kay. And what that looks like is just talking about our culture and a little bit about our business plan. The conversations take like 15 to 20 minutes. They can be on the phone, they can be on Zoom, but she gets credit as she is developing leadership and developing a new skill set. You get to help her out. And honestly, every single person that I share Mary Kay with, even when they don't become consultants, they become better customers because they get to peek behind the curtain and find out what's going on. And it gives them more of a sense of, honestly, it's like transparency. Like they know where their money's going and they know how our business operates, but also, I don't know, it's like, do you know when you go to a coffee shop because you know the owner? Right. And you're like, I know them. I need to go to that coffee shop and like pour into them. I feel like that's what it does when we get to share our business plan, because it lets you kind of get a more personalized opinion of like what Mary Kay is all about. So even if you're not interested in joining, we would almost twist your arm if you would let us just share a little bit about Mary Kay, even just for kicks and giggles. So if you'd be willing to help her with that, I just want you to text her sure. Maybe you have questions and maybe you want to know more, but even if you don't, just be like, girlfriend, I'll help you. So you can just text her sure, and that would be awesome.
Send your 3 answers. Send your 3 answers. So thank you for being here, you guys. If you're hopping on, thank you. Thank you.